That was the chair that she had been held in. I had just missed them. Malaria tablets might have been more useful out there.
A dor. Com a idade vem a dor. É dor de cabeça, dor de estômago, dor na virilha, dor nas juntas, dor de ressaca. É por isso que existe Interfectum. Interfectum é um analgésico forte para a dor forte.
This is INC.
We have reports of more violence erupting in Panama, where citizens are still reeling from this attack 2 months ago. Colombian paramilitary group United Souls of the People, or AUP, have been waging a campaign of violence and terror in the area around Bastidas, despite government attempts to stabilize the region. Staying in Latin America, an explosion of violence in Brazil's largest city, Sao Paulo, as much publicized initiatives to stop feuding between favela gangs and the police have completely failed. Some local activists blame much of the city's problems on the activities of right-wing groups Creche Preto and Nova Garda, who they accuse of vigilante-style attacks in the areas of the city where police have lost control. Some human rights organizations report a slew of missing persons in the city, a topic that many observers say local law enforcement isn't taking seriously. This turmoil is shaping up to be a hot topic in next year's mayoral election. Right-wing candidate Victor Branco was once a frontrunner, but is now falling behind in the polls. Well, there may be some political storm clouds out there, but the sun is shining in many regions today. Over to Marisol with the weather.
Here we go again. She was on the move. If they'd finally decided to kill her, I wasn't doing anything to persuade them otherwise. They'd been making a reality show starring Sao Paulo's favorite housewife. Probably thought it would grease the wheels with the ransom money, but it only made me want to shove the cash down their throats. I could hear drilling through the wall. It sounded more like boat hull than bone, but I needed to be sure.
Ninguém pode te ouvir, caralho! Sua burguesinha safada! Vou te pegar, é? Vou te pegar antes que eu boto uma bala na tua cabeça!
There she was, right in front of me. The drunk fool in me wanted to make a play.
Puta! Vamos!
But I had just about enough sense to know that I'd end up with another dead girl in my arms if I did.
Não, velho, não. O irmão já falou, velho, eu não quero ela inteira. Aí, isso é jogar dinheiro no lixo, hein? Caralho, cara, tá virando uma cilada essa porra, mano.
Whoa. Serrano had taken Fabiana through the garage door. I had to find a way to open it. The coke in the air wasn't doing anything to sharpen my thinking. Was there a switch in that room? It seemed Serrano's boys had targeted the entire Bronco family and didn't give a shit which one they pinched. I opened the door to the next circle of this low-rent hell. I was in a cocaine factory, but I'd stick to the depressants. Serrano was reading his reviews. Vain chump. The newspaper was plastered with the news of the first kidnapping attempt. It didn't look like the damp had gotten to them. These were the floor plans to the nightclub. Seemed to Mr. Serrano like to be prepared. Proper little Boy Scout. Fabiana in a worrying amount of time, but at least I wasn't following a trail of her fingers. Thought I might find something on the other side of the gate. The goons were all on marching powder, so why not medicate? I had to keep on going across the docks. This is messed up. Where the hell was Passos? They had to be out there. I needed to trigger the walkway. I had to find a way to close the sluice gate so I could get across. There they were. I had the feeling I'd been running one step behind ever since I got to this country. And maybe a few years before that as well.